So now at this point, we've gone through mining copy from reviews and testimonials. We've filled out the names of the different selling points and subcategories. We filled out some product keywords. We went through the research queries, filled out the research tab, and now we have learned a lot of information about what this product does. We have the insights here that we can lean on to help high level give us some information. And now we can go back and start to finish these tabs out, which is really like, this is really the first place someone should look, right? This is the compiled information. This is most of what's been learned by going through this iterative process. So the first thing is, if the names seem like they need to be updated or cleaned up a little bit based on what you learned from doing the research over here, you update them. The last step is to fill in the descriptions. So descriptions are, I mean, a lot of this is really just comes down to your ability to write, but essentially what you're doing is you're just looking here, and maybe even the same thing I did in the notepads earlier, just copy some information out for each of these specific topics, compile it, and boom, move on to the next one, move on to the next one, and just go through them. And then by the time you're done, you're just leveraging language. Like for writing these, it's very important to leverage the language that the customers wrote, because they're the ones that are buying the products and leaving the recommendations. So just use that. I mean, the whole point of having a system like this is to prevent writer's block. So if you're sitting here wondering what to write, well, the problem is that you don't really need to write anything. It's just copying stuff that was already written and copied, and the customers gave you that. Now you just have to rewrite it so it's clear and concise and simple, so someone reading this can understand what each of these things are. Like gingivitis, what is that? Old age for dogs, how does that relate to this? Different diseases. So you should be finding all of this information from the research tab here, the mind reviews here. Fill it in, finish it up. And that's the last step. Now the other piece of this is filling in the competitors, and those are just, that's manual. Someone will just, again, if you have a team doing this, you train them to compile this information, but that's really it. That's the whole process. That's everything. And that's it. So the last thing we'll look at is the word cloud and what that might be, and that's a 30-second video, and then we're done.